Good evening. We're starting with breaking news tonight. Right now, rescue workers are digging through debris looking for people who've been buried in rubble after a deadly earthquake rocked Mexico City.
The powerful 7.1 magnitude quake has toppled buildings, causing major damage and leaving at least 119 people dead. This is the most deadly Mexican earthquake since 1985, which killed thousands of people. For the past several hours, rescue crews have been pulling survivors from the rubble.
Tonight, we have live team coverage on this breaking story. We're starting with Team 12's Nico Santos, who's tracking the dramatic images being posted on social media on a date that already carries a tragic past. Nico?
Today actually marks an important day in Mexican history. As you can see, this is a deadly, scary reminder of what happened in Mexico about 35 years ago. An 8.0 magnitude earthquake rocked the capital city where about 10,000 people died.
September 19th, it's a familiar date for those old enough to remember this day back in 1985. An 8.1 magnitude earthquake then, the coincidence not lost on social media users. David Lunau of the Wall Street Journal tweeting, "What are the chances Mexico City is hit by a very strong quake on the anniversary of the 1985 quake and 2 hours after an earthquake drill?" Chances were slim, but one major difference is many buildings were retrofitted since that last big earthquake, though you wouldn't know by the countless buildings destroyed or damaged today. This picture of a home in Puebla, Mexico, reduced to rubble in its second earthquake in a couple weeks' time. Today, a real-life flashback.
No mames.
The earthquake 32 years ago today destroyed 3,000 buildings and damaged 100,000 other buildings. Nico Santos, 12 News.
All right, thanks so much, Nico. Continuing with our team coverage, many Arizona families have close ties to people living in Mexico. And tonight, friends and family are scrambling to make sure their loved ones are safe.
Team 12's Monique Riego is live in the Alert Center with that side of the story. Monique?
Well, the biggest problem for people right now is that cell service in the area is down, and lines can also get jammed up with so many people trying to get through at the same time. Now, as you said, here in Arizona, there are a lot of people who are still trying to get a hold of their relatives. They know it could be hours or longer before they find out if their loved ones are okay. Now, one of our 12 News employees was able to reach her cousin who lives just outside Mexico City. She talked with us by phone and said she knows the recovery effort is going to be a long and difficult process, especially after seeing images of all the collapsed buildings.
I'm really worried, and of course that is scary because for sure there was people inside of those buildings. I know a lot of people that don't know about their families, and they're really worried. I don't know what is going to happen today, but we're hoping for the best.
And again, because cell service is down, a lot of people are communicating through special apps that use Wi-Fi connections, and people can also check in as safe on Facebook so they can let their loved ones know they are okay. Monique Riego, 12 News.
Mo, thanks. Coming up on 12 News at 10, we'll have the latest on this deadly quake, and you can always log on to 12news.com where we will have the latest information.